thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Those statues took time and effort.
Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wow. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Come now.
Revelio.
Someone turn things.
There's never been a safe false with it, my man.
I wish I'd paid more.
Revelio. Musica. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Pardon me, sir. But about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio. Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demo. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. Find her interesting. She's a bore. A dreadful bore.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Ha. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio. 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 Pulso. Glacius. Confringo. Vinci. Accio. Revelio. Goodness, not a party to attend by myself.
That's quite the say. I'm practically swimming in gas.
Away, Highway! Away!
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
You there, might you be able to assist? Might you have a moment for a worried wizard? I wonder if you'd be able to help me.
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to...
You've saved me. Must stay away. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Revelio. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Which is no crop. I was surprised how much jewelry must have weighed as much as a grass horn.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
We may be working.
Oh, yeah.
Expulsor! Fight!
You better be a beast.
That goblin, eh?
Confringo. Revelio. This looks like the spot from the treasure map. Revelio. contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bell with. That did it. And look, treasure.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away. The old
On another adventure, are we? Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
The Ashwans cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Pringo.
Something must be done about the vile fiends who've infested the area.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I know what that means.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
Have you lived in Cragcroft all your life?
No, I was born here, but moved to Siena, Italy decades ago. I only just returned. There was nothing left for me there, and I needed, a change of scenery.
I hear a dog bog near here has been acting strangely. Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it, but wisely stayed away. I prefer not to tangle with the unpredictable forces of nature if I can help.
What do you have to say?
Very nice. That'll do you nicely, I'm sure. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a... place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
It seems we may have... Oh, the anticipation!
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Hello. Do you have anything?
That I do. The name is
Is that right?
Well, I've only been running...
Congratulations on...
Thank you. But for now, I assume you're... But our shop can sell you... Please have a look.
What do you have as...
An excellent purchase. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brother. He has cut a finger.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Ha. 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 Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I should investigate. Alohomora. Revelio. Wonder who...
Oh, my poor boy.
Alohomora. Revelio.
What if he's lonely?
Revelio. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Hello, madam.
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are...
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture, and I love Rococo.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking.
What do you have for sale? That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
A fine choice. You won't regret it. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a mouse, Randy. They say you... Stop!
You paid for that.
Step
From above.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. ago, no doubt.
Incendio! Revelio! Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside.
Confringo!
Ashwind.
Pay for your deed.
Revelio.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Confringo!
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
Done.
You've made a great mistake.
Revelio. Revelio. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. More treasure. Coco must have been through here.
Exposure!
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Focus on finding your Coco. Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. When I get my hands on that Niffler. Settle yourself. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler. Revelio.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, How's my sweet Rococo?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Shame nobody saw that. Alohomora. Might be interesting to see where this leads. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
Wingardium Leviosa makes light work, I always.
This looks like the entrance indicated on the map. Leading me. Revelio. 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 Considering the rules, I'll assume this is a tomb. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Cursed fiends. Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Must be something around here I can climb on. Confringo! Accio! Guardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Hmm. 9 marks on the map. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! 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 Eureka!
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. 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 Everything's all right now. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oops! Did peas make you jump?
Revelio. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, It is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friend. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in.
Revelio.
Such...
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! What an unfortunate day for you!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Up there! That's our way in!
Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand...
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
You're something to regret that.
No more happy days.
Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
Something to those symbols on the wall.
Levioso. There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then class at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Revelio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Revelio. Is there any way to reposition this artery? Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Confringo! Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. No ledge near it for me to grab onto. Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Here, Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Crucio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Crucio. Fringo. Fringo. Crucio. Fringo. Fringo. Crucio. What a relief. Revelio.
must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helm. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Assignment's all finished.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the task...
Hello, Deke.
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn.
That sounds a very good...
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us...
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great... Noble creatures, but their relationship with death...
I've seen thestrals before, but well...
Deek has seen some wild thestrals. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls. Once you've rescued the thestrals...
think knowing spells would play.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Oh, I do hope Mary...
Excuse me, sir. Are you...
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens just the other day. Actually, before I go on, I should...
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by...
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun.
I'm concerned about my customers. It's my friend Mary I worry about.
Understandable.
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts. I don't know what to do.
Why are there so many...
I honestly don't know. I've never seen some... They've trapped the entire hamlet. Mary always has all...
Why is it you can't conquer your...
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by... Within moments, spiders were crawling over every... I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and I was there for what seemed hours.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who... But evidently they have their...
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. They'll find Aaron shut...
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm...
Good. Now, this spell, the Exploding Charm, as you might suspect, can...
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the Exploding Charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pump. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like...
Professor, might I have...
Yes.
I was wondering,
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountain. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so neat.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast, a feathered, winged serpent-like creature. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly...
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well... You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot! That's the way to do it. Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop.
Bombarda!
Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Bombarda!
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Bombarda! This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. There is more than I'd expected. Confringo! Surely that's the last of them. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Incendio! If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. This is where Mary bred the spiders. They're not here now. Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. Revelio. A ladder? I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Hexax. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even. That's one Hexac destroyed. I should get the rest. Crucio! Aces! Freedom! Heads must be destroyed. Incendio! There's a victory that came none too soon. Incendio! Revelio. Confringo! I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. you harm Arranshire any more than you already have. Revelio. Revelio. Fringo. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Fringo. Crucio. Fringo. Bombarda. Revelio. That's the last of the spider's house. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Confringo! Bombarda! I hope that's the last spider. Crucio! Confringo! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider Velio. Bombarda! No, wait, that's the last one. And she's angry. Places. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Places. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio. Glacier. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them, then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you...
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Professor Revelio. Revelio. not going to hurt you.
What are you up to now?
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking complete. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our god.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just
Well, it is an unusual situation.
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that my brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd and to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as... Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become...
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus... You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he...
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might...
But I would never intentionally curse my brother. Not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child... Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so...
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only...
I can take the crest to Marmaduke.
Oh, thank you! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so you'll find it just east of that. Thank you for your help. My family...
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Oh, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear. I am happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke...
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Good black children are too young to attend Hogwarts. I hated if my father was headmaster.
Everything's all right now. Leviosa. Incendio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Revelio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came.